The 730 Project, day 59. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking about all of this, and I keep butting up against something. It's like something is missing, right? And so it occurs to me today that for me, what's missing is the spiritual component of my life. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to get all religious on you. I don't proselytize. That's not my thing. Quite the opposite, really. And I get really kind of weird when people are like that. I was listening to a podcast, a ham radio podcast, the other night, and talking about first impressions. I'm listening to this podcast the first time I've listened to it, and I think it's inactive now, but they were talking about, I don't know, all of a sudden religious came up, and the person hosting it was talking about, well, the stories of, I'm not even going to say what it is, but the stories of this one religion is not just stories, it's fact. And I'm like, what does that have to do with ham radio? Why? Why are people bringing religion into all this stuff? For a long time, I've been a lot more spiritual person than religious. Anyway, without harping on this too much, I realize that that's one piece that I'm missing in my life, because that's what works for me. I'm not saying it needs to work for anybody else. That's what works for me. So, how do I incorporate that back? I did have daily spiritual practices for a while and got away from that. In general, I think for me, daily practice, and it doesn't matter whether it's spiritual, whether it's movement, like yoga or going for the bike rides, making sure I'm doing music of some kind. Music medicine would be even better. Those daily practices make a huge difference for me, and I'm not doing it right now. It's kind of like survival mode right now, and when you're in survival mode, I think in some ways the discipline, like the self-discipline goes, because it's like, in survival mode, I know that I should be doing, movement. Maybe, I know I should be getting exercise for my health, but I've got all these other things going on. And so, you know what, for today, I'm going to let that go. And then today turns into 2 days and 3 days, and all of a sudden months have gone by, and I'm feeling sluggish. I'm feeling not as healthy, and oh gosh, what happened? Well, you stopped exercising, Sleep hygiene's another thing. I'm totally like going all over the place tonight, and I realize that, and I apologize. That's the way my brain works sometimes, though. Because I just now, I fell asleep on the couch watching something on TV. Repeatedly, I kept waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep. And it's not that late compared to what I'm used to staying up late, but my body's very much telling me, you know what, it's time to sleep. So, daily practice, and for me, part of that is spiritual practice. And those are my keywords for the day. That's what I've learned. That's what I'm figuring out. I need to balance better there goes the Ellen. Excuse me. To feel like I am showing up. I need to figure out how to attend to the things that need attending to, as well as being able, as far as energy and time goes, to attend to the things that I want to attend to, and make sure that my priorities are what I think they should be in this time and place, in this moment. So, I don't remember what day this is now. From the beginning of the video, like I'm tired, I'm shredded. I think this is day 59, yeah. 58, 59. Anyway, see you back here tomorrow.